Major shakeup in the race for California governor. The Democratic candidate is Eric Swalwell. He's now facing multiple allegations of sexual assault and misconduct. He's since dropped from that race, writing this on X. Quote, "I'm suspending my campaign for governor. To my family, staff, friends, and supporters, I'm deeply sorry for mistakes in judgment I've made in my past. I will fight the serious false allegations that have been made, but that's my fight, not a campaign's," end quote. Also, a candidate for governor is Steve Hilton. He's with me now. And Steve, good morning to you. These allegations hit on Friday evening. By Sunday morning, 50 staffers had signed a letter against Swalwell going forward. Why now?
Look, Bill, these allegations, these stories about Swalwell, they've been out there for as long as he's been in the race. I've been hearing this, and I'm on the other side of the political fence. And so the real point here is, why did he ever get in the race? It's the arrogance of these career politicians. They think they can get away with anything. And then you saw, excuse me, all these unions backing him, knowing this about him. You saw all these politicians like Adam Schiff and all the Pelosi acolytes in Congress backing him, even though they knew this was an open secret about Eric Swalwell on Capitol Hill and in Sacramento. And so it's amazing to me that he and they, the Democratic Party, thought that they could get away with it for so long. Now they're left with their backups aren't exactly great. Katie Porter or the billionaire climate fanatic Tom Steyer. More than ever, it looks like I will be the next governor of California. I'm leading in the polls even before the president's endorsement last week. We need change.
This is a jungle primary, which means the two leading candidates, after the primary vote, they advance, no matter the party. How do you think this changes the race today, Steve?
So I think what you're going to see, actually, is a consolidation on the Democrat side. I think that Swalwell's support will be split between those two very unattractive options, Katie Porter and Tom Steyer. That means you'll expect to see them going up a bit in their support, and that means that actually it's very important on the Republican side that we get behind one candidate. Obviously, that should be the leading candidate, the one that's endorsed by the president, and that's me. I was leading even before all this happened, and so I expect to face either Tom Steyer or Katie Porter in the general election, and I'm confident I'll beat either of them because we are desperate for change in California.
There is a debate next Wednesday. It's my understanding there will be 5 people on stage. Swalwell was going to be there. He won't now. Who takes his place?
Well, I don't know if they will, because they were very clear that they had their criteria based on polling, a particular poll at a certain time. They announced it already, and only the candidates above that threshold would be included. There aren't any other candidates above that threshold, so they would have to change their criteria. If they do that, you're going to get a whole bunch of complaints from the low-polling Democrats, the LPDs. Do you remember? They made such a fuss over that USC debate a couple of weeks ago that they cancelled it. So I think if the hosts of the debate start messing around with the criteria and who they invite, the whole thing is going to collapse into chaos again.
This theme seems wide open, and you're saying it was an open secret. Well, the dam has broken, and now we've got a race to watch, even more so than before. Last word on that, Steve. On what issue is number one for California? 15 seconds.
I can say in one word, it's the theme of my campaign, Cal-affordable. We're going to make our state Cal-affordable for every working family and small businesses.
I remember the first time you used that word. We'll see if it works. Steve Hilton, thank you for your time from California Today.
Great to be with you, Bill.
Sir.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.